We move on to another hotly contested province, and the ANC succession race has entered a decisive phase, with Limpopo putting Cyril Ramaphosa in pole position. Ramaphosa received the most nominations of Limpopo's 5 regions, with 391 votes. Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma came in second with 104 nominations, and the decisive victory by Ramaphosa in Limpopo has given the deputy president a comfortable lead, with 5 provinces backing his campaign so far. And it's early days to say if Ramaphosa can maintain the lead with other remaining ANC structures.
Because this is the decision of the branches of Limpopo. So the branches of Limpopo are saying that we should go to this national conference with one mandate that says Cyril Ramaphosa will be the president of the ANC, emerging out of that conference. Our task will be to persuade other provinces to follow the decision of this Provincial General Council of the ANC. But the decision is clear, the mandate is clear. It says Cyril Ramaphosa must be the candidate that is proposed by Limpopo.
I'm across to our reporter Natasha Piri, who's in Polokwane in Limpopo. Good evening to you, Natasha, and thanks so much for joining us. Was this a foregone conclusion that Cyril Ramaphosa indeed will remain victorious in Limpopo?
Well, very good afternoon to you, Cindy, and to the viewers. It's quite noisy here. There's a bit of commotion here. Quite an eventful day that we had today at Limpopo's PGC. But I'm actually joined by Chair Silana, who will just take us through everything that happened. Are they happy that Cyril Ramaphosa actually emerged victorious as Limpopo's preferred presidential candidate? Chair, thank you so much for joining us on ANN7. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma came second to Cyril Ramaphosa. Cyril Ramaphosa supporters of the province are very, very happy, but you've raised quite a number of grievances.
Look, the ANC now, branches of the ANC have went to the BGMs, and when they've went to the BGMs, they've made nomination. And in that nomination, they've nominated leadership. And amongst those leadership is Cyril Ramaphosa and Nkosazana Zuma. Sitting where we are, I'm quite confident that we, as the views of the Youth League, will forever make it a point that Nkosazana emerge in actual fact victorious.
There seems as if there's a bit of commotion here. Can we just take the conversation here to Ndate Eugene? Can I please call for calm and for order? Calm and order, please. Calm and order, please. Ndate Eugene, people are quite angry here. Cyril Ramaphosa supporters are quite angry here. What is your reaction?
As Limpopo, we are united. As Limpopo, we are united. The only person Zuma is Cyril Ramaphosa. We don't go with Youth League. Finish and clear. And those bogus delegates, we are still going to deal that on.
Can you give him a time? Can you also give him a chance to speak to us?
No,
please.
Let me tell you that the number that is alleged to be 104, it's inflated numbers by the provincial secretaries of Limpopo. They've registered bogus delegates amongst the delegates. Those are not correct numbers, but the correct numbers will going to reflect when we come to the Nazareth at the national conference.
And why are you saying that the correct numbers are not reflected?
The branch members or branch leadership of the branches that have been inflated or that have registered the wrong people, they were here making complaints to say that their branch have never went to BGMs. Only the provincial secretariat has stolen their package and signed them somewhere. The provincial secretariat has hired people to do signatures of people.
Okay, can I give the provincial secretary a right of reply?
Just correction there, I'm the regional secretary of Peter Mugaba.
Okay, fine.
What's the question?
He alleges that some of the BGM processes are actually flawed.
The BGM processes were flawed. We had the dispute processes. And even today, when we arrived here, we had name tags for some of the branches that did not even sit. Yes. But that is a matter that we are taking up with the national office.
Mama, you've been very vocal. You've heard what Ndate had to say. What kind of action are you actually seeking after this?
We are going to resolve all the problems before the 9. And the correct delegate will be going to the conference. Those who have they are not going there. And more province, we are saying Cyril Ramaphosa is our president. Now is the 5 provinces.
Are you happy with the numbers? Because you guys had expected a greater number than 426. No. You guys came out with 391.
Yes. Nkosazana Zuma, 104 is not the correct number. He must go down because of the bogus that they were there. So, and for an example, from Sitlanguma Kubela branch, Andris Likalakala, they never had a BGM.
What for?
What 5? And also what 4? Bill. But they were here. You see, we are going to resolve everything, man. And I'm telling you, CR17 Uzoibamba.
So much for your time. Unfortunately, I'd love to speak to all of you, but because of time, I'm sorry. Cindy, well, you've heard a chat from the branches here in Limpopo. Those CR17 supporters very, very happy that Cyril Ramaphosa had emerged victorious, but also say that some of these BGM processes have been flawed and they seek to resolve them. The PEC and the REC in the region will seek to resolve them, I think, before the 9th of December. As for me, let me just leave it here for now and cross back to you in studio.
Natasha, thank you so much for pacifying the situation there. Natasha Piri, a reporter in Polokwane in Limpopo. We stay with Botang Muilwa in studio. Unbecoming behavior of members in good standing and the level of intolerance, it seems, not even shy to make allegations, general statements of allegations around bribery and votes being stolen.
Well, it is political intolerance, and sadly within the same organization. It's not like there's an opposition. But also for members, and most of the people who were there are said to be branch leaders, like chairpersons who have attended the PGC, and to make allegations that there are bogus people in those lists, those branches were inflated and so forth. When you inflate a branch, how do they come to a conclusion that the branches that are purported to be supporting Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma are the ones which are inflated? Because if a branch comes with names and numbers and it's inflated, it will affect either sides, of the voters. So, but I think it's just some of those administrative, issues and challenges that the ruling party will be faced with until the conference starts. But if the numbers that we are seeing, Limpopo has made its decision, whom do they rally behind as a province and the number of branches. However, Cindy, the gentleman who spoke earlier on made a very, very important comment to say we should not get excited about the number of branches or provinces that nominates a person, because it is the number of individuals who will be in the conference that will make a decision, and nobody will have control over those people. Again, they will not be forced. They can change their minds between today